Hi, hope you're doing well and safe, and welcome back to Yocket's YouTube channel. Today, we are going to share 10 important things about educational loans that you must know before you start applying to them. Also, if this is the first time that you're tuning in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you never miss a video from Yocket. If you are on your journey to study abroad and you need all the proper information about the right educational loan for you, congratulations, you have landed at the right destination. So, what's the wait for? Let's start. 3, 2, 1, blast off. A lot of students who plan to study abroad are fearful about the cost. But the times have changed and it's now much easier and cheaper to get an educational loan. You can get them from banks, non-banking financial companies, and even fintech companies like Prodigy Finance. Now you might think, what is the difference between all of these? Well, to solve this query of yours, we will tackle each of them one by one. Banks provide both secured and unsecured loan options. Well, the only difference between banks and non-banking financial companies is that the latter charges a higher rate of interest as compared to banks. Some prominent banks to consider while applying for an educational loan will be Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, and even State Bank of India. Similarly, non-banking financial companies also provide both secured and unsecured loan options. As mentioned before, they charge a higher rate of interest, but it is much easier to apply for a loan over there as compared to banking institutions. Some prominent non-banking financial institutions to consider while applying for an educational loan will be Power Finance and Bajaj Finance Limited. There are some companies that specialize in student financing, but the catch here is that they give loans only to a selected bunch of students who are applying to a selected bunch of universities. This is done so that their investment can be secured, and that is also the reason why they provide loans in the local currency of the country in which the student will be studying. As a result of that, it is easy to get confused about this when you're just starting to know about educational loans. That's why we have for you here 10 things that you didn't know about educational loans so that you can make an informed decision. Now you might be wondering how to actually get an educational loan, right? Well, it is very easy and we have broken it down into even simpler steps for you. Step 1. Check if you are eligible for a loan online. Step 2. Consult with an expert loan counselor and see which option fits the best for you. Step 3. Choose the best possible option and apply for the loan. Step 4. Create a document checklist, procure all the documents and submit them. Step 5. When getting a secured loan, get your property evaluation done so that you can get the best possible price. Step 6. Get the loan sanction letter from the lender after your educational loan is approved. Obviously, educational loan documents vary from lender to lender and also the kind of loan that you have applied for. But there is a normal checklist of items that is required by almost every lender. Here is the list. Without any more delay, let's get right to it. Pointer number 1. An education loan that will cover your entire cost of education. Yes, your education loan will cover your basic tuition fees along with other expenses that are required to sustain. For example, your accommodation charges, your library charges, the cost of buying new books, and sometimes even travel related charges. Pointer number 2. You can get an unsecured loan up to 75 lakh rupees. And non-collateral loans are also possible. You can also get non-collateral and non-co-borrower loans. A secured loan is a type of loan in which some part of the asset of the borrower is promised as collateral. However, unsecured loans are the type of loans that are not secured against any kind of borrower's assets. These kind of loans are available by different financial institutions under marketing campaigns or many different guises. Now you must be very confused after listening to all these finance related terms. Don't worry. Different banks and different financial institutions follow different guidelines for sanctioning secured and unsecured both kind of loans. It is always best to check the guidelines that they follow before you apply for a loan. Pointer number 3. Non-collateral loan can get you the same rate of interest as a collateral loan. Now that might be fascinating, right? All these interest rates start at around 7.99% per annum. Many collateral loan providers such as banks can give around 8% rate of interest, but some non-collateral loan providers can match this rate of interest. Pointer number 4. Apply to multiple banks and institutions to get their rate of interest and then select the best one. Know the latest interest rates that these banks and corporations are providing for education loans right now. These rates are fluctuating and therefore it is always better to apply for all of them and then selecting the one which works the best for you. It helps you to manage your financials in a better way so that you can calculate your monthly educational EMI and tread forward without any fear. And you know what? Yocket helps you to do it in a jiffy. Isn't this common when we do online shopping? Whenever you want a new gadget, you compare it on Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, and then buy the product where the rate is lowest and the deal is the best. Yocket does the same by comparing it with different banks and loan providers so that we can aid you coming to the best decision possible. Pointer number 5. Take only what you need. The interest that would be charged will be charged only on the disbursed amount or your paying out money and not the money that was sanctioned as loan amount. Pointer number 6. Yocket can help you to negotiate your rate of interest to get the best match possible. Yocket provides you with a completely digital experience to get a return on investment that matches your needs. Our loan advisors help you in knowing about loans, then asking about your requirements, and then analyzing all this information to finding the best loan provider for you. But we do not motivate our students to go with just one loan provider. We ask them to apply to multiple loan providers so that we can compare the multiple rate of interest that we get and then choose the one which is the best. And you know what? We will also help you to negotiate with the loan provider so that your burden can be reduced and the spread can be reduced up to 0.5 to 1%. Pointer number 7. Flexible repayment terms. A flexible repayment scheme allows the borrower to select a package that best suits his needs. In essence, it reduces the EMI burden and also reduces the chance of a student turning into a defaulter. Generally, loan providers offer around 10 years for repayment, but there are institutions which vary among 7, 10 and even 15 years of repayment. Pointer number 8. Moratorium period is valid up to 12 months after your course completion. That means your EMIs will start after your moratorium period is completed. The phrase moratorium period is defined as the term in which the borrower is exempted from repaying the loan. During this period, the borrower does not have to make any payments to the bank related to the loan amount that was sanctioned to him. Pointer number 9. There is a tax benefit for co-borrowers under Section 80E. If you have taken an education loan and you are repaying the same, then the interest being paid in that particular scheme will be counted as a deduction under your total income owing to Section 80E. But the only thing to remember is that the deduction provided is for the interest amount and not the entire EMI amount. Pointer number 10. No need for an admit while you are applying for loans. You can start applying for loans at any point in time. You don't have to have an admit as a prerequisite before you start applying for loans. The earlier you start applying for loans, the better it will be for you. Yocket's aim is to provide you with the best educational loan according to your profile. We are constantly adding more and more people into our network so that our students can benefit the most. If you wish to avail for Yocket's loan assistance program, all you need to do is to fill the form link that is mentioned in the description. After that, we will assign a Yocket assistant to you who will guide you throughout the loan procedure. The Yocket assistant will review your profile and requirements and then connect you with the best possible loan provider according to your profile. If you liked the video, do give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update from us. If you have any other questions or queries, feel free to drop them under the comment section below and our expert counselors will be back with an expert advice as soon as possible. Stay tuned, stay safe, thank you.